That tastes like shit.
Yeah, that does taste terrible.
And also we have Will.
Yay!
Yay! He's super out off center. What happened? There we go. And we have Will. Yay! Will's here.
In center.
In center. And let's really get up on that microphone.
Really get up on it?
Yeah.
You really want to hear me?
Oh.
Okay.
So speak to us.
Yeah, so I was just going to chat about, I went to Atlanta, Georgia this weekend.
Very nice.
Had a marvelous weekend walking around, checking out the world of Coke, the aquarium, of course. It's a necessity if you're going to go to Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And then we went to, me and my girlfriend, we went to the zoo for the first time. I wasn't even aware that Atlanta had a zoo. But to make a long story short, we're checking out all the animals in their enclosures, and we were just checking out like the African elephants. And we're going to leave that exhibit to go over and check out like the tigers or something like that. And as we're walking away from the exhibit, I see this like hawk or something flying out of the corner of my eye. And all of a sudden it dropped something. And I was like, okay, that definitely fell into the elephant's enclosure.
Nice.
Let's see what this is. It had like another bird or a rat or something. And we pull up there to the railing, and I peeked over, and I saw a rabbit, and then I also saw its head over there. So he was double fisting a single rabbit that I don't know if he just had beef with the elephant, like the elephant like didn't share his peanuts with him one day or something, but it was the weirdest thing to have seen. I was like, okay, so we got wildlife happening in the zoo.
Is that the zoo equivalent of like the mafia leaving a horse head in someone's bed? Just like the elephant's messed up, they're gonna rabbit.
Honestly, that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
It was a message.
There's a lot going on with like inner zoo mafia stuff. But I did not know that Atlanta had a zoo. I've been there like 1,000 times.
It's
Never
really
known that.
nice, but its layout is interesting. It kind of splits off like a tree or a spider web. You know how most zoos are just like a massive oval or a circle or something like that you can kind of get around pretty well. This one was like a maze. Like we ended up in two separate areas where it was like, all right, this is the end of the exhibits. Turn around. And we're like, okay, well, we've already walked 2 miles and seen everything in between here. Like we weren't sure where to go next. But other than that, like it was a really nice zoo, especially to be smack dab in the middle of like Atlanta.
I did not, because I just finished up a trip to Atlanta to the aquarium and in the Children's Museum, which, I mean, my 3-year-old was excited, but I was like, it's hard to call it a museum. They just bought a bunch of stuff from Toys R Us and threw it in here.
Well,
But,
I mean, it's a novelty to a child.
It is, I guess. But yeah, the aquarium was awesome, but do you know you can pay like $300 to just straight up dive in the whale shark exhibit?
I did not know about that until the day that we went, and then I heard about it somehow. And I mean, my only thought was like, if I had an extra $300 to blow, it'd be gone already.
Well, you can dive if you're certified. You can dive with gear underwater. If you're not certified, you can just snorkel with just.
I wonder
What happened
I
in my
wonder how
speech?
often people do that, and I wonder if they do it during like regular operating hours.
They do, because I was on they call it the Behind the Seas tour, and I saw a bunch of divers, and I just thought, okay, they're feeding the animals, that's staff, and they were like, oh no, you can just pay us and you just jump in.
That's incredible.
There was like 6 people.
That's on my bucket list for sure.
Yeah, it was the middle of the day.
Well, they also have that thing that they do every so often where you can basically like spend the night in the aquarium in that, like, you know, the big tunnel where they have all the fish and whale shark and manta rays and everything swimming above you.
Yeah, that's the tank you can dive in.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can spend the night in that little tunnel there too. It's pretty neat.
We should dive and then spend the night.
Are you proposing to me right now? Because I will absolutely do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
We should do the podcast there.
I was just about to say,
Oh my
let's film a
gosh.
podcast there.
That'd be incredible.
But you know, Andrew's stealing everything before I say it.
Well,
Well, Andrew, it's your turn.
Your turn. Go.
I mean, how are
Anytime
you?
you put me on the spot like this,
It's just
I
the
really-
intro, like people want to know, like
what I've been doing. I haven't
yeah, they
been
want to
doing
know what you've
anything.
been doing.
Like,
I've
how
been
much
doing-
do you weigh?
How much do you weigh?
I think I lost 3 pounds
Why?
recently. No, I fast every day. I know it doesn't look like I should be, but I am.
I think that's called eating disorder.
No,
Maybe?
no. I just feel better.
Fasting when you're very skinny.
I think fast. Well, I'm not. I am skinny, but
You ever thought
Fasting.
about eating like a bunch of small meals throughout the day?
no. Never
Fair
thought
enough.
about that.
Fair enough.
But maybe I should try it.
You ever thought about getting a Firehouse sub, getting it to go and eating it in the parking lot?
I've never done that.
I haven't. It's happened, but I've never really thought about it. It just kind of happens that way.
I don't know why I'm such a pig. I do that all the time. I'll get it to go, and like I end up eating it either on the way home or just in the parking lot. And my wife is always like, "Can you not wait, or can we just stay in the restaurant?" And I'm like, "I mean, no."
It's like that with me and my wife, but the exact opposite. Like I want to go home and eat. I hate eating in the car or.
See, that's the thing. I don't do it as much anymore. But when I was working like a full time like restaurant job and would have like an hour break and would work 10 hours like every day, like I got accustomed to eating in my car. So it got to the point where like if I got off on like an early shift one day and was home by 5 and I picked up food on the way home, I wouldn't bother hauling everything into my room or the dining room to go and eat. I would just eat that stuff right in my lap and call it a day.
12-hour night shifts. I was eating in my car all the time.
Absolutely. And there's
Love it, dude.
especially, I think it has to do with if you're like working long hours, because just that piece of being in your car alone, so quiet, and you got like a little bit of music playing or something, a YouTube video propped up on your little smartphone,
Oh,
like
dude,
that's just the spot. It hits
car
the spot.
life. My dream is to like live out of a van down by the river.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Andrew, I understand that you want us to... Andrew apparently is a chip collector, apparently? Or you just collect random chips?
When I go to the store and I see something new,
Uh-huh.
I gotta buy it.
So
So if somebody comes out with a new product, I gotta try it. So I buy it.
you've collected those for us today, and you brought them for us
I
to
didn't
try?
collect it for us. I collected it for me. But then I said, hey, I'll bring it here so we can all try it. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So here I am thinking that you are like, oh, well, I'll pick up that one for the boys. But
No, man, I'm selfish. Do
you're just like, no.
you want to try them?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. So
All right.
I
Introduce
got BLT sandwich.
BLT.
That's a Lay's product.
Hold that in front of your face. Oh, I'll hold that in front of my face.
Yep. I got
BLT sandwich.
Cuban sandwich.
Oh, Cuban sandwich. Oh my gosh.
Barbecue Doritos. I'm sure a lot of people have had those. They've been out for a while. But
They're like a special barbecue, aren't they? They're like
tangy, sweet and tangy.
a sweet and tangy. Because there's like 6 of the barbecue Doritos now.
Oh yeah.
Barbecue Doritos. All right.
Tangy ketchup. There's a lot of tangy today. Tangy. Tangy.
Kangy ketchup. Apparently.
You ever had them Kangy Doritos?
All right.
And then Blazing Buffalo Ranch. That's not really a weird one, but it's a new one, so I bought it.
I did bring a little something since you were showing us the chips earlier.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot about
The Blazing Buffalo, I'm just afraid with the addition of the ranch is not going to
Yeah.
really cut it. So
We have to add some.
yeah, I got us some of the bomb
Oh yeah.
to add to that spice here in a little bit.
So for those of you who don't know or watch Hot Ones, the bomb is absolutely stomach cancer in liquid form, in my opinion.
Some say it's beyond insanity, which I don't even know where insanity is. So
Well, when you find it, it's beyond.
I think it was a really clever move that he did on that show where he puts the hottest one like
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit past midway. You think that's not so bad, and then
he just did an episode today with Julia Louise Driver, and I think it was like the first time that he
Julia-
ever
wait.
came out and just admitted it and said it. But he told her, he was like, "Yeah, if you can do the bomb, like that's the hottest it's gonna get. Like the other two will be flavored different, and they'll be a little spicy in their own way, but the bomb is the hottest in his mind," is what he said.
well,
Did you mean to say Julia Louise Dreyfus?
That is what I said.
I swear you said driver.
No, you cut that clip out.
Okay.
I also thought he said driver, but yeah,
No, he did not.
he didn't say that.
All right.
All right, so I think to make this fun, we should like grade the chips. So
Bless you.
what's y'all's favorite chip
Favorite chip
Yep.
of all time?
ever?
The Nitro Takis.
Okay. Interesting choice.
See, I never got into Takis. I feel
That's
like
because you had the wrong ones.
Oh well, I feel like they were also stomach cancer.
They
Like, they just have like powdered cancer on the
They are,
outsides.
but see, they're a controlled snack because you have
Right.
like 10 of them, 10 of those little Taki sticks, and you're like, it's
Yeah.
time to call it quits on this.
Like,
Whereas if you hand me a bag of like regular Lay's, I will eat that bag and not feel bad
Do
about
you
it.
like regular Lay's?
Oh yeah, regular salted Lay's.
are
No, dude.
the worst.
No, dude,
Just-
that's nasty. Dude.
what?
Regular. Okay, one time, I used to pop a Hershey's Kiss and a regular Lay's
Yeah.
in my mouth at the same time, get the salty sweet combination going on. Other than that, bro, just by itself, it's like a French fry with no ketchup, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's worse than a French fry with no ketchup.
You're incredibly wrong.
I'm out. I think Ruffles, their original's better.
Jesus Christ,
100%.
you're on the whole opposite side of right.
No, you can take Ruffles and like dip it in ranch or something.
Yeah,
It tastes great.
for sure.
Regular Lay's, I don't care about it.
See, I don't know. I'm on the opposite side. If I have a regular Ruffle, I'm extremely disappointed because I don't feel like they're as salty as regular Lay's.
Yeah, but
And I've also got this weird thing that I don't like. I don't eat the Lay's. Like, I don't chew them with my teeth. I like to
Oh, you
like
swallow
put them in my
whole?
mouth and like mash them up against the roof of my mouth, my tongue. It's like it's a whole
that's
process.
a weird way to eat, man.
You know what? It is, and I love it.
I got to interrupt because when you came in with the fanny pack today, I was like, okay, he brought something, and
I didn't even notice he had a
He's
fanny
just
pack,
gonna
but
like,
that's great.
but he's gonna take it off. But you're fanny packing it through the whole episode. I like it.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. You rock the fanny pack.
I will.
Well, technically, it's not around your fanny. It's not around your waist, so it's kind of like I don't know. You're breaking new ground.
Jockstrap, I think, is what they're called.
Right. Okay. Good. Who still deals fanny packs? Where do you get it?
All of my like 12 that I have were remnants of Fanatics.
Oh,
12.
nice.
A long forgotten
12.
day.
That's great.
No, I probably only have like 6, but yeah, it feels like I've got way too many bags for an individual.
Did you bring the bag only to contain your hot sauce?
Yeah, I kind of want to do this whole thing where I like revealed it, and now that that's done, I could take it off, but
It's
Actually,
there now, you
to be
just
honest,
keep it.
you
it's kind of
can't.
like the comfort of a really comfy seatbelt. You know what I mean?
Right. In case. Right. No, I don't have
Yeah.
to explain. I understand.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's get to trying this.
Okay.
How do we do this? Which one's
wait,
first?
Wait, here. Have
yeah,
the Cuban.
Just give me everything.
I'm going to tell you, I've tried all of these, and the worst one to me, should I tell you all about that yet, or should you just try it?
Yeah. So since you've tried all of them, just give us your take, and then we're gonna confirm or validate
most of
what you're
them
saying.
are completely waste of time to make.
all right. So way to
I
to
think-
make me excited about what's coming up.
Well, they're weird chips. They're not supposed to be good.
Well, actually, I'm pretty
ketchup,
sure when they
I
made
was
these,
kinda
they were
you had
okay.
ketchup, right?
Yeah, I tried the ketchup one.
I was
It's
kinda
still in my
surprised
pantry.
by ketchup. I
The
thought
only-
they were going to be bad, but they weren't that bad.
They're not bad, but I was a little disappointed because I've ordered from Amazon like tomato, like ketchup, like Lay's from Canada, because that's like, other than the all dress chips, like
You know what I
ketchup chips
forgot?
are their big thing, and those are actually surprisingly good. So the Doritos don't taste any. They're like a cheesy ketchup. If
I
that makes
forgot-
any sense.
I forgot the barbecue chips from Israel that I didn't bring.
Ooh.
I had some of those that I got from Publix. I didn't get them from Israel.
Dang.
But
I mean, it was from the international section.
They tasted like chicken ramen seasoning on a chip. So
That
I
sounds
thought
incredible.
It was amazing.
That-
You remember chicken biscuits?
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
dude.
I still love
Those
those.
are so good. Oh yeah,
I put cheese on it in
the spray cheese,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're
So
all
good.
civil Americans here.
Of course.
Okay, I'll try that one day, I guess. Okay.
So the best chip out of those, I think,
Oh,
is
it's cut to
the
me. Now I gotta come back to you.
Buffalo Ranch. That's
Best?
The best, probably. That's actually pretty good.
I've got high hopes. Back in the day, they had some sort of flaming buffalo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't like it.
You didn't?
I don't think
Dude,
so.
This is okay. This was like 15 years ago.
Maybe
like
not,
they've had
no.
another buffalo in between these two.
Mine
but
was like 5 years ago.
the first one that they had was actually spicy.
hmm
It was fantastic. I could eat bags of those like no tomorrow.
Well, I've noticed with Doritos, every time I go into the dollar store, they have a new kind. So it started with this barbecue, and then they still have that, and then they did mustard, which I didn't bring because I threw it away, and then ketchup, and then they have this triple cheese kind too. I didn't get that,
Well, that's new. Yeah,
but I
haven't
feel like
heard of that.
Doritos just got to the point where like, all right, we've been putting out the same thing for a long time, so now we have to
Well, have you seen where they've started doing these duo bags too?
Yeah.
Where it's like 2 different flavored Doritos in one bag.
And then you got Lay's over here. They're making everything.
Lay's
So-
is untouchable. They can make your freaking office chair into a chip flavor,
You can,
and it would sell.
Yeah.
This office chair would
I think it would be advertised as ripe office chair.
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you the worst one's the
okay.
Cuban.
the Cubans.
The
The
Cuban's
worst?
the worst.
I don't like Cubans.
So
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna start.
Not the people.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna clip that. I don't like you. All right.
Andrew
so,
doesn't like Cubans. That's what we're gonna- no, the sandwich side. But to be fair,
Hey, if you keep repeating, I'm gonna keep clipping. Like, no,
that
I
could
have
be just
proof.
a clip that you play at all times throughout the rest
Yeah.
of the But
Andrew doesn't like Cubans. He said it.
the sandwich though, the only time I've had a Cuban sandwich was at Arby's. They had it one time, and I think that ruined it for me. And I didn't even order it. They just put it in there, and I was like, whatever, I'll try it.
They just gave you a Cuban
They
sandwich.
got my order wrong. They gave me a Cuban, so I was like, okay.
Do y'all use DoorDash
Yeah.
often? Okay.
Too much.
Has anybody else been having like an issue on every single order that you make?
Every time.
Yeah.
Like they'll either
Yeah,
forget
absolutely.
something, or the weirdest thing that's been happening repeatedly recently is like we'll get our food, but then we'll get like today we ordered Bojangles. There were supposed to be 3 biscuits. I think we got like 7, and 2 orders of Bo Rounds.
All right.
And nothing wrong with
Nowhere on the receipt. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, dang, somebody's missing their food, or you know.
I feel like everywhere I go now, somebody leaves something out of it, or
Every time.
McDonald's is probably the best at not doing it for some reason, but everywhere else
Oddly enough,
is just
Did you hear that McDonald's recently went through a little issue with their quarter pounders?
Oh.
Like the machines that they were using to cook them, they hadn't put in like a special timer for the time limit and the heat that they needed to cook those, because they cook the quarter pounder to order every time rather than like the McDouble where it's just sitting in a tray. And apparently they had the settings still on like the McDouble patties,
wow.
which are
Oh.
Way thinner, yeah.
significantly thinner. So there were multiple, like my stepdad ordered from them 3 times, and after that he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do the quarter pounder anymore," because every time it came pink in the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't.
No, but they fixed it. Is what they said. I read this like 2 weeks ago that they ended up coming in and like having a total overhaul on the machine.
Speaking of pink in the middle of a burger, I sent Alex the picture of this, but I got when Arby's came out with their Wagyu burger.
Oh, yeah.
remember that? I got it. It was literally like raw meat in the inside. It wasn't even close to done. It was bright red or dark red, and just one bite into it. So
That's upsetting.
I don't recommend getting that from Arby's, and it wasn't good either.
Should have
Well-
just gone home and slapped it in the microwave for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, dude, it would have
Hell
been fine. All right, well, let's get this started, okay?
All right.
Let's get this. We're going to start it off with the Cuban
We're
sandwich.
gonna start with the worst.
Yeah, dude. I
Okay.
don't believe you.
Yeah. Plus they're wavy. Like what's happening?
Y'all might like it if you like Cuban sandwiches.
This is so hard to
Might
work.
be your thing.
We're just going to
It's not terrible.
we're going to take one
pass it around.
and pass it around.
Or you go ahead and wait, pass it to him and then give it to me.
Okay. All right.
Gotta give us a good one.
You guys try it at the same time. We can't be cheating.
Oh, that smells like an armpit, bro.
There. Why did you say that?
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Oh yeah.
I hate that so much.
Yeah. That's
That tastes terrible.
a pickle chip. Who
It's,
in their right mind is calling that Cuban?
I don't know.
I don't taste anything but pickle.
just pickles.
It's just pickle.
And they're like, you know what? Let's back it off a little bit so we can say that's bread.
Yeah. Texture like chewed bread, tastes like pickles.
It's really not that bad now that I'm trying it now.
Well, that's because you I feel like Andrew.
I like
you know,
pickle chips though.
It does taste like a pickle chip, but without all the saltiness.
Yeah.
Or the sour part of it.
Right.
It's not the best. Never mind. I don't know.
Okay, so
1 out of 5. What would you grade this?
okay, let's go. So yeah, let's give it a ranking.
And 5 is your top chip. Like
5
that
is
would-
the highest. With what I've had right now, which is 1 chip, and not have any of the others, I'm gonna put this at 3.6.
Really.
Are we putting points in there too?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
Real
people
specific, okay.
would do 0.5. Not
Okay.
me. I give it the true. They deserve a 0.6.
I would give it kind of low because
I think 3.6
it's not
is
that
low.
great. Well, to 5. I mean, it's over 50%, but
Oh,
I was just gonna go middle of the road with it, a good 2.5. Like I don't hate it, but I also probably wouldn't pick it up in the store. So.
Yeah, after having the mustard chip from the Doritos mustard chip, it's not a 1 even close to that. I think
you have truly found out what 1 is.
I think 2 point. Since I tried it this time, it was better. So 2.7. I'll go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Not too bad.
Okay, so next, I'm gonna say Blazing Buffalo Ranch for the end.
You're gonna want to save that one to the end.
because
the best to
we're
me.
gonna put the bomb on.
Well, you have to try it without the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Actually, you know what? The chip that gets the worst collective ranking is the chip that gets
That's
hit with
fine.
the bomb because
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
got to be spruced up. Gotta
All
give it
right.
a chance.
and just to remind you, the bomb is extremely hot sauce.
It is beyond insanity.
In case you're like me and you've already forgotten what that is. Okay. All right. So next up, just gonna get tangy ketchup, or as Andrew says, kangy ketchup.
Can you touch up?
All right. Trying to keep it away from the mic so that people who aren't listening aren't like.
Oh, they're gonna hear it. You can't avoid it.
We just need to clip all
oh,
those
man.
pieces out, and that'll be our
That's
ASMR
Yeah,
episode.
there you go.
Everybody make sure to eat open mouth directly into the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I'll try. Bro, you know what kind of skill it takes to have a chips and drink and work the camera all this time?
See, this smells like what I would think is a buffalo chip.
It does
But
smell
it's not.
buffalo-y.
No,
But
Alex, you haven't had any
It's
of
not.
these, have you?
No, I haven't had any of these today.
And the only one you've had is the ketchup.
Yes, I'm gonna say that's the only one
Okay,
I've had.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh. That tastes so bad.
It is a little stale.
And we just said that I've tried them before. I did not remember them being like this.
I think Andrew's kept them in his closet for like a month. Oh, dude, I don't know what I was expecting. But
That was
ketchup.
unkind.
That's worse than the Cuban one.
No, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Who wanted to do that? Who? What?
Doritos is really flopping right now, man.
What board member? Get out.
Anyway,
No, I wouldn't say Doritos flopping entirely. I would just say that they are willing to take risks. And a lot of those risks
you need to try
might
the
not
mustard
pay
chip
out.
before you decide that they're not flopped. But
You're right.
I really wish I would have brought it.
Well, it must have been pretty bad if you just ate it and like throw it in the trash.
It was well, it tasted like anything bad about mustard that you don't like. That it was that. Without the good.
So what are we ranking these Kangy Ketchup?
I'm going 2.3.
2.3. Okay.
They're edible,
I'm gonna
but
go-
not that I want to eat it.
I'm gonna go 1.7 on that.
You know what? I didn't want to piggyback off you, but that's what I was thinking too. It is not quite a 2, but
You know what?
1.7.
I'm going to stick with my 2.4, but is that what I gave it? I forgot, so now I'm giving it a 1.9.
I think you said
1.9.
I got
Okay.
peer pressured into it. But
All right, so
So let's just keep in mind this one is in the running for
The bomb.
getting bombed.
I think it's gonna get bombed.
I don't even think the
because-
bomb could make this thing good.
Can you
But
say that on the internet? Bombed at all? Or
Well, we're gonna say it quite a
do
bit.
we have to say the bomb?
All right, so next up is gonna be we'll give ourselves a break, an easy win, sweet and tangy barbecue.
Hey, I wouldn't say easy win.
I was about to say we may be in South Alabama, but I am not a barbecue lover. It's got to be a good barbecue.
I'm a barbecue lover, not a barbecue chip lover.
no.
These are not bad, but they're not as good as pretty much any other barbecue flavor of other
the
chips.
peak that any barbecue chip could be is fresh out of the pool on a hot summer's day.
Yeah.
Slam a whole bag of barbecue
The
chips.
chip is fresh out of the pool.
Absolutely, dude. Soggy, wet. Just throw that thing in a wall. It's not falling.
All right.
Now, this chip right here,
Pass
what
it
I can
on.
say, it tastes exactly like the last one, but with barbecue seasoning on it.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
You'll find out. Do you guys like Cool Ranch or nacho cheese? Just to be clear.
It depends on the day. I love them both.
I was about to say I love them both, but
If you had to have one forever,
I think I'm gonna have to go with the nacho cheese.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I'm
It's
a
classic.
Cool Ranch fan
I
here.
thought I was a Cool Ranch man, but then I had Cool Ranch only one day, and I was like, this has a lot to be desired.
I really
Yeah.
like Flamin' Hot.
The Flamin'
Cool
Hot are
Ranch.
good, but I'll be honest, those I got to take a break on those after a little bit. They get pretty spicy.
That is true.
A lot of the Flamin' Hot is just for show, but those
Yeah.
Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot, they're not joking around.
I think I'm named this just the title's just gonna be the food episode. I don't know.
This smells like a Burke's like shoe outlet.
It looks like one too.
a Burke's. It looks and tastes and smells like a Burke's shoe. Let's just
All right.
3, 2, 1. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Not so bad.
That's not bad.
Really?
It's not the best barbecue.
No.
Really?
But it's also not super heavy on the barbecue, which I kind of like. It's like it got a lot
It's
more
almost like
chip.
not barbecue or something.
That-
It's like something else. I don't know.
I'll tell you what it is. That is the inside of my dad's shoe after a long day at work.
That's exactly, dude. I am thinking of nasty shoe now.
They nailed it.
That tastes like the inside of a shoe. I'd rather have ketchup back.
Although the aftertaste is giving me a little bit of that barbecue Frito vibe, which I can get with every day.
No, I think Fritos are absolutely horrible.
Oh Jesus
God.
Christ!
But
dang it.
But flavored.
Man,
I'm just talking about
I-
the original Fritos.
I was
I'm
so
just gonna
close to
come
liking
out
you.
and say it. You eat baked chips, don't you? You're a baked
only,
glaze guy.
only barbecue
Don't.
baked.
There's no
only
only.
barbecue baked.
There's no only that's okay.
It is okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, other baked. No, I don't.
Yeah.
But
Just when I get so close to being like, I think I can finally like Andrew.
wait,
It's always food
You
too.
say something.
What is it that I said? I already forgot. See, that's how. What did I say that made you not like me again?
If you can't
Oh, I
remember,
don't
you
know.
gotta
Yeah.
like
I
him.
don't remember either.
I said Fritos.
Oh, yeah, you said you hate
I
Fritos.
like other flavored Fritos, different kinds of Fritos. Yes.
Well, yeah, base Fritos. If they
Original?
don't have a dip, they can kick the curb.
That's
I
what I'm
like
saying.
base
Original
Fritos.
Fritos, just eaten out of the bag. Now, if you dip it in something like Rotel dip or something,
For
sure.
sure.
But
That's
just
the way to
regular, I'm not
Okay,
just gonna go get a bag of them.
I
and eat
could
'em.
dip a human finger in Rotel dip and I would eat it. I love Rotel dip.
Oh yeah, Rotel
go. Dude, the
dip.
Fritos scoops are my preferred chip for like any kind of
Oh, yeah.
dip.
Oh, for a dip chip, yes.
For
But if
sure.
you're
We
just-
should make a chip that just tastes like Rotel dip. We should make a Rotel dip chip.
Just Doritos will do it next week sometime, probably.
Yeah, they're
or
gonna
later.
watch this.
Yeah, you're
and
gonna have to cut
You
that
need
or
to cut
else.
me a check, Doritos. If you, dude, that's come on.
I can't wait to see a Doritos ad pop up on our YouTube.
Yeah. When we get monetized and 9,999 subscribers later, we're almost to the the threshold. All right, so
All right.
are we ready
We
for
have BLT. I'm not a fan of
sandwich?
BLT. BLT kind of tastes like wood chips to me.
I love BLTs in real
I hate
life.
BLTs because tomatoes are from the devil.
BLT is next, Andrew. Okay, how do cameras work? Okay. I like that mine has.
BLT
Oh.
stands for breakfast, lunch, and tomorrow.
Right, that's when you have them. Has to be breakfast,
What did
lunch,
we
and
rate the
tomorrow.
barbecue? We didn't make it.
Oh, we didn't. We didn't rate the barbecue. Real quick, 1.2.
Wow, what?
I would hand it over 3.
Okay.
I'll say 2.8.
All right. I know who's not my friends after this podcast.
No, these don't smell very good.
Oh God, no.
Oh, that's a big one. All right.
Okay, I was joking earlier, but this really does smell like an old furniture store.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah. All right.
And go.
All right.
I feel cheated out of a
All right.
countdown.
This ain't good.
Why is this the way that it is?
Oh, it's coming out of my mouth, bro. It was trying to escape by itself.
You know, we were talking about sprayed cheese earlier. This tastes like if you sprayed cheese on your counter and then went to work for 6 weeks and then came back and chewed on that. That is exactly what that tastes like.
Exactly.
Tastes like plastic that used to be cheese.
These chip places are just dropping the ball.
Andrew,
After having that,
stop.
I would be more than willing to eat the Cuban ones. That was not good.
Andrew, what the heck, dude? Why did you bring these to us today? Like,
Because they're different. And I like different.
yeah, they are different. Different as in.
Well, you know.
Here's good, and
What
then
are
here's
the
different.
odds that you're going to find one that's actually good? We haven't found one yet. But the Doritos at Buffalo over there.
Oh, we do have one left. I'm sorry.
That was my favorite. That's the chip I would actually eat.
All right. Blazing Buffalo and Ranch. All right. So,
If it's not Hidden Valley, then I'm giving it a 1.
well,
This is Kraft Ranch.
Jesus Christ.
Kraft. There you go. All right. I'm counting us down. 3, 2, 1. I mean,
It's not as good as I remember. It might be because they're getting stale. I've had these for a long time.
we're just eating stale chips from Andrew's closet, man.
They don't expire until August, though. So.
All right.
It just tastes like cheese.
I mean,
It's
It's not bad.
got a nice little touch of heat.
A little bit there.
So that's nice, but it kind of tastes like just a regular tortilla chip.
That is very tortilla chip
with
flavor.
a little bit of heat on it.
Yeah. But
Never mind, it's not that great.
it's the one that didn't make me go, huh. So
It's probably the best one I had, I guess.
I give it a 4. It's the highest ranked for me. You know, I'm very critical when it comes to chips. You know what I need to bring? You know what I need to bring into the mix? Next
Some
time we do
wrap
this?
snacks.
Mexican street corn Cheetos.
That one is
Those
really
were
good.
not that great, to be honest
Andrew.
with you, man.
I'm gonna have to give those blazing buffalo and ranch like a 2.9. I can't rate them better than the barbecue, and I didn't think that I was gonna like the barbecue.
I'm going to go 3. I would have normally given it a 4, but not like I wanted it to be.
You can put your mic is like not in the there you go. You can put it in your mouth. All right. All right. So I think we've collectively voted. Which one's the worst again?
Ketchup.
Oh, the ketchup by far.
That got the worst
Is
rating.
it ketchup or BLT?
I think it's BLT because
Oh yeah, you're right. That BLT made me hate myself.
I thought you already. Never mind.
No, just
Okay.
more.
Okay.
All
right,
so
so-
listen, here's what's going to happen.
All right.
And I don't care if y'all agree with it or not because y'all are not my boss.
Technically, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to take this dab, okay, in my mouth, but I'm not swallowing it because
For the love of God.
I had McDonald's earlier and my stomach mixed with that is not going to happen.
Look, all you got to do is as soon as you eat it and swallow it, do a few jumping jacks.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Right, you're fine.
Your
That's
system
not
will
how
be
it
cleared.
works. No. I'll chew it up for a good 10 seconds, just get the heat in there, and then I'll spit it out. Because I'm gonna take the heat.
Right.
All
I'm
right.
not scared of the heat. I'm scared of the consequences of the stomach.
Right. So you're gonna leave your friends to take the.
That's up to y'all. Y'all can
consequences
spit it
while
out if you want
spit
to. I'm just making a call for me.
You know, the fact that you let the fans know that.
You can edit that out if you wanted to, but you're probably not, are you?
Nope, I'm not. I'm letting them know.
Well, I don't care. I'm not afraid of the heat. I'm afraid of the kitchen.
You are afraid of the heat. What? You are afraid of the heat because one time we rigged a contest against Chase so you could avoid.
No, that was just because I didn't. I wanted to avoid it. Obviously, I didn't want that, but
That's what I just said.
well, yeah. But nobody wants to eat the toe of Satan.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
But
Did
I
we
was
already
just
tell
like,
that on the
I
podcast?
don't.
Did you
really
eat the toe of Satan, Mr. Alex?
No, I was smart, and on that YouTube channel, I just made myself the camera guy, so I didn't do anything. So, but I like the toe of Satan on here one day.
Okay.
We should all get a toe of Satan.
We should get the little nitro, the little gummy bear.
Oh my gosh. That's a
We should
thing?
just eat a Carolina Reaper.
Oh my gosh.
The whole thing.
I've never done that.
That
I've
would
eaten-
get the views, man.
Yeah.
I ate a Carolina Reaper outside of a
I thought it was ghost pepper.
movie. Oh, maybe it was a ghost pepper.
How long did you panic?
Did you hallucinate?
I did not hallucinate. I did panic. I panic over everything. But yeah, so all right, let's get this over with. So we're gonna take the BLT and debomb it.
We're gonna debomb it.
All right, so fucking left.
I do want to tell you that this is claiming that it is lab tested at 135,600 Scoville units.
But you
Wicked
didn't have to
beyond
tell
belief.
us that though.
Well, I did, so now you have to live with that information.
All right.
Is that hot though? Wait.
Don't tell Andrew. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
like
it's fine,
cherry,
dude.
cherry Jolly Rancher.
Exactly. Cherry Jolly Rancher is like 200, so you're
Okay,
good.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All
It's
right.
like four of
so-
those.
All right. Now that I've petted the dog and had the dog lick my hand, I'm gonna eat a chip out of it. All right.
To be fair though, on the show they have a whole wing covered in this stuff. So we're
Yeah.
just
They
doing a
do.
dab, so that's not as bad.
They do. However, I will say it looks like they toss the wings and then somewhat let them dry because they're
Yeah.
not like getting sauce all over their lips
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. Like,
yeah.
I do want to say though that I took my shoes off and it's all I can smell.
do you have
It's
sweaty
everywhere.
feet?
Yeah, 100%. All day of the week.
That's sick, man.
I thought
We're gonna put it on the BLT. This is gonna like a leather shoe with hot sauce on it. Hold on.
Yeah, this is not gonna taste like anything that you wanted to have for dinner tonight.
Oh, it's so runny. I don't want to do that. Hold on.
Are you putting? Well, how are you? You're gonna contaminate it with the freaking BLT chip? Are you kidding me right now? You monster! Now my whole bomb is gonna taste like BLT.
BLT back in it. I'm sorry. Here you go.
You- First with the armpit and the vape, and now this.
Ugh.
Smells like industrial cleaner of some sort. We gotta show our evidence there.
Bro, it smells like...
Everybody know there's some bomb on there.
Oh, yeah, dude. Okay. Oh, this is going to taste like I dumped
so
hot sauce
runny?
in a shoe.
Oh my god.
Dribbled some back in there. I'm so sorry.
So me and Will have BLT seasoned the bomb.
Yeah.
Right.
We get extra
Dr.
BLT
Bomb.
because Alex wanted to donate it to us.
All right. You know what?
Oh my god.
I'm going to be the OG and I'm going to... My face is already so red.
3, 2.
Whoa. I ain't prepared for this yet. Hang on.
You're like a tomato right now.
I am a tomato. I want to do this.
I think you might need to pass on one of your Xanax before this continues.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I put way too much actually, so I gotta trip that off. I'm doing it in a bag, unlike Alex.
Just take the bag and scrape it off with your finger.
Okay.
Just have a
It's
Walmart.
still there.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Holy crap.
That tastes terrible.
That tastes like shit.
Yeah, that does taste terrible. Almost tastes like celery or some sort of like root vegetable.
Celery?
Or something.
Is
Why
celery
is that the
ever-
one that's considered to be so hot? That's not that. Okay.
I can't breathe.
That's really not all that bad.
Should
My
I be
tongue
able
is
to breathe?
starting to like. Okay.
And it's like 100% like a mouth burn. Like my tongue is on fire, but my throat's fine, my lips are
My
fine.
tongue. It fucking
Quick
hurts,
medical
man.
question. Is breathing necessary?
Only thrice a minute. That does taste pretty bad.
Oxygen. uh.
How long does it burn?
Spitting everywhere now. Alex, pull yourself together, man.
Dude, this is hot, dude.
Oh, you're making me die. Oh my god. So anyway, that was the
I
bomb.
can't run the camera switcher and do this at the same time.
You have milk.
I'm going to take a PTO day tomorrow.
Oh my god.
I need ice
I'm
cubes.
crying.
We have so much of the podcast left.
It does kind of remind me.
It literally caught you by the throat mid-sentence.
Oh, no. Andrew he's just gone.
I'm crying because of the freaking dinosaur noises that you were making. God.
That was the worst idea I've ever had in my life. It wasn't my
Worse
idea,
than
actually.
Saul Sketty? Worse than Saul Sketty.
So much worse.
I don't know. That was a walk in the park.
Oh my
I will
gosh.
say, after tasting that, since I've never had it before, the last dab is worse. I don't know what people are talking about.
Bro.
That one does sit on your tongue for a minute, though. So you got your labored breathing going on.
That is so awful. Oh my god.
I'm gonna make you some wings with those.
That is the worst idea. I can't feel my hands.
Milk out of your fridge, bro.
Oh.
The bomb turns you into a milk thief.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Bro, are you sweating over there?
I'm just dying. I need toilet paper now.
Oh.
I'd say that was pretty entertaining, at least for
Oh,
me.
dude.
I enjoyed that.
That's the hottest shit I've ever had.
That is pretty bad.
Was that as bad as the ghost pepper?
That
Oh,
tastes
ghost
so-
pepper's got to be way worse. Like the straight pepper.
That just straight up didn't taste good.
The BLT did not help whatsoever.
Oh. Oh. Animals, get out.
It kind of tastes like BLT sauce on it.
Oh, let me get the
Like
animals
it's-
out of here. Oh.
What does it go away?
45 minutes.
I gotta take a break. I gotta do everything.
Like 10 max. Well, at least the bomb and the BLT chip are both neither as bad as a dinner at Captain D's.
Captain D's.
I'm not
dude.
prepared to start this conversation.
Yeah, I had to catch you off guard. So I could slander him all I
I
want.
can't talk.
Andrew, listen. The best way to get over what we're feeling right now is to change the subject.
Just find your happy place.
I forgot where that was.
Think about your cookie on the beach.
I don't. What?
Apparently, your happy place is Captain D's. Andrew loves Captain D's.
Yeah, just think about, the hush puppies and the half-cooked shrimp and
Captain D's is wonderful.
I mean,
For everybody not getting Captain D's. My tongue is numb. I really can't use it.
oh, my stomach feels so bad.
That's why I spit it out. See, I'm not having to deal with that. But now the
Oh.
milk.
you should be a spitter, and then you could be a winner.
Oh,
Those people on that hot wing show are not kidding, dude.
No, obviously not.
I mean, the sweats are. Oh my god.
They're not pulling anybody's leg.
I've never understood that expression. Like, it's like in the old days that you just pull on someone's leg if you were joking. I don't understand. I can't make humorous.
You know, for a
conversations
second
right
when we first started this chip thing, I was like, I'm just gonna eat half the chip. But then I saw y'all take the whole thing. I'm like, I can't do that. I gotta take the whole thing.
Yeah, you got to go balls to the walls with it. Bless you.
now. Oh, I don't like anything.
Is y'all's tongue still burning real bad?
No, I'm good. It's
You
pretty
know-
much gone now.
I'm good. Is yours still burning?
I'm suppressing a gag.
It's only when I breathe. It's like I'm fine now, and then I breathe out, and then,
Yeah. It
Lucky
ignites
for
it
me,
all
I
over again.
can't. So I can't have a oxygen intake.
Yeah,
very well.
Alex hasn't breathed in like 10 minutes now. Hasn't breathed.
Oh man. Okay. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Okay, I don't remember what it is right now, but thank you for supporting the podcast so far. We've gotten more views than I ever thought we would get. So, oh wait, do it again. Yay! And I think the official rotation, if Chase can stop canceling, is Will and Chase as alternating guest co-hosts, and of course other friends also. Brandon's been on here a lot and that kind of stuff. So, but just kind of start getting some familiar faces in here. Whenever you're watching this on, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you're doing, just hit a button. Any button that's near the video, even if it's report, just hit it. Thank you. Have a great.